Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It really means a lot to me. We are filming my special tonight, and I think this is the perfect room to do it in. This room has character, which is what you say about a place when you can point to the electrical code violations. Have you noticed? I'm worried about that character right there. That is troublesome. I had a big birthday last year. One of the ones that ends in a 0. I'm not even comfortable saying the number yet. I'm just telling people I'm 6 times 8 plus 2. And if you don't feel like doing math, that was the plan. And honestly, I feel like I look pretty good for the square root of 4,096 minus 14. But one thing is bothering me. I'll tell you what's bothering me. I am the exact same age right now that Wilford Brimley was when the movie Cocoon came out. And in that movie, he's living in a nursing home, just waiting to die. That's my age today. And as much as it bothers me, imagine how much it bothered Wilford Brimley. Because that movie came out when he was 157 divided by pi. Which means they started filming it when he was 48. He auditioned for that movie when he was 46 years old. There's no way he went to the audition as a 46-year-old man hoping to be cast as the oldest character in a movie specifically about old people. There's no way. He probably thought he'd be a middle-aged dad, a couple of kids in high school. And the casting people were like, well, good news, bad news. The good news, you're in the movie. The bad news, you're a dead ringer for an 85-year-old. So it was a 0 birthday. The 0 birthdays start off as the greatest ones, and then they fall off very quickly. You know, you're so excited to turn 10. Like, yes, finally, double digits. Then you turn 20, you're like, yes, I'm an adult now. I'm about to start kicking butt and taking names. Then you turn 30. You're like, huh. It's not really playing out the way I thought it would. But I'm still young. I can still turn the ship around. Then you turn 40. I didn't know this ship was so hard to turn around. I don't want to feel like I'm old. Sometimes I can't help it. I have old man thoughts. I recently got mad at a puzzle. There's a lot of levels of old man going on there. I mean, first there's a puzzle. Second of all, I'm yelling at it. And you're wondering, why, Tony? Why are you yelling at a puzzle? Here's the next level of old. I don't remember. No idea. I know it sounds insane. That's an unfortunate consequence of getting older, though, is we get forgetful. I have a Post-it note on my desk. There's 12 numbers on it, and I have no idea what it means. If it was 3 or 4 numbers, I would have thrown it away a long time ago. It's 12 numbers. That seems very important. So now I got to try to Da Vinci code this thing. I don't feel like I look old. But the universe keeps insisting I reevaluate that position. I was in Starbucks, and somebody's grandfather came up to me, and asked me if I wanted to read his newspaper before he recycled it. If I was the only person in that Starbucks, I wouldn't have noticed. But it was packed. He had a lot of options. That was his way of saying, "You look like you're reads the newspaper years old. You want to check out the obituaries? See if any of your Korean war buddies are in there?" A lot of old people, they give up on technology. They don't want to keep up with it. I'm not going to be that person. I love technology. I'm always astounded by how it helps us. Last winter, I installed a smart thermostat in my apartment. Then I went to Cleveland, and that thermostat knew from my iPhone's location that I was traveling, and it turned down my heat for me, which I thought was amazing. Here's who did not think it was amazing. My wife and child. Who were still at home in New York City, came home to an apartment that was 47 degrees. I don't know how smart that thermostat is, but it's a very loyal thermostat. King of the castle's away. You villagers light a fire if you need to. I love the smart devices. I buy them without thinking about whether I need them or not. Like I bought a smart scale. That was dumb. I didn't need a new scale. My old one worked just fine. Told me my weight, didn't judge me. But my new scale is mean to me. A few years ago, I wasn't very careful. I put on 30 pounds. But I kind of knew I was doing it to myself, so I was like, all right, let me get on the scale, see what I've done. I got on the scale. I had gained so much weight, that scale actually thought I might be someone else. A little window popped up on the scale's iPhone app. It said, "Is this Tony?" That's a depressing moment. When you realize that a computer has run all of the mathematical possibilities and just decided, no, there's no way this is the same guy from 4 months ago. I had to go to my doctor for my annual physical about the same time. He agreed with my scale. Told me I needed to lose some weight. So I went on a diet. Here's what I learned. When you're trying to lose weight and you step on that scale, there's no such thing as too naked. I get birthday suit naked. That's step one. Then I take my contacts out. Blow my nose, trim my fingernails, go to the bathroom, exhale as hard as I can. Then I get on that scale. Trying to be a little healthier. I don't drink as much as I used to. That one is just because I can't. You know, as I get older, it hits me so much harder. Like, have you ever been so hungover that your iPhone's face recognition doesn't even think it's you? That was a new low point. I didn't even believe it. I started trying to make I'm sober faces at my phone. I was like, come on, phone. Trying to eat healthier. I don't recommend it. It's terrible. I've gotten to the point I can recognize a terrible, healthy recipe as soon as I see it. Here's how you know. Anytime they're trying to replicate something awesome with a healthy, make-at-home version, it's going to taste horrendous. I still look at the recipes, though. They'll be like, hey, make this healthy alternative to Snickers bars right in your own kitchen. I love Snickers. Let's see how they did it. In this recipe, we have replaced the chocolate that you love so much with pureed black beans. Instead of caramel nougat, we're using cantaloupe rinds and Elmer's glue. It's not even close. Looks like a Snickers, tastes like sadness. Several years ago, in an effort to be healthier, my wife and I actually became vegetarians at the same time. It was almost like we both lost a bet. But if you're in a relationship and one of you makes that choice, you both have to make that choice. You can't go out to dinner, one person's eating steak, the other person's eating grass clippings. It's never going to work. So it was not my idea, but I'm a supportive husband, and we were vegetarians for 9 years together. Or so I thought. Yeah. About 6 months before it was over, I found out my wife had started eating chicken again. Didn't think she needed to tell me about that. Forgot to mention it for 6 months. Do you know how many hamburgers I would have eaten in those 6 months? All of them. Obviously, she wasn't eating chicken in front of me. I would have noticed that because my eyesight was fantastic from all the carrots I kept eating. No, she was sneaking it at lunchtime, cheating on me with chicken, clucking around on me. I caught her the same way many cheaters get caught. Receipt, jeans pocket, laundry day. Right there in black and white. Chicken Shack. She could have gotten chicken on a salad at a place called Just Salads, and I never would have known. She went to the Chicken Shack and asked for a receipt. I think she wanted to get caught. That's a cry for help. The Chicken Shack, it was one of these pompous, hipstery places that spelled their name without any vowels in it. You know these places. They spelled chicken, CHKN. Give me a break. I hate you already. But I decided I was going to call them up and confront the Chicken Shack. Or rather, the Chukka and Shukka. Because I thought, all right, maybe they sell like a vegetarian type of chicken, and that's why they spell it weird. Nope. They definitely sold the used to cluck variety. I asked them if they had salads. The guy was like, no, we feel like the lettuce distracts from the taste of the chicken. Okay. I asked him if he had like a broccoli and rice bowl I could get without chicken in it. And I think he was starting to get annoyed with me. Because he goes, what do you think? I think you better stop slipping my wife the chicken. That's what I think. That's what I was kicking around in the old noggin. But I realized this was not the Chukka and Shukka's fault. This was a choice my wife had made, and I was going to have to confront her about it. I had to be careful, though. I couldn't let this escalate into a physical confrontation. Because she had 6 months of protein on me. That was a battle I was not going to win. I have a little boy now, and it's fun watching them grow up. They do teach a lot of things to kids differently now than when I was young. Like I found out I no longer sneeze properly. They reinvented the sneeze. When I was a kid, they taught you to sneeze in your hand and go wash your hands. But someone decided that was not hygienic enough. So now they teach kids to sneeze into their elbow and then snot explodes from their wrist to their shoulder. And I'm told that's more hygienic. Really? That kid can't even bend his arm from that booger cast he's wearing. I'll take your word for it on the hygiene. Several years ago, I took my son to this ice cream shop at the beach. And this ice cream shop had 60 different flavors of ice cream. And if you couldn't decide what flavor you wanted, they had this big wheel with all the flavors on it. You could go up and spin the wheel and let the wheel decide what flavor you were having that day. Now, my son only likes chocolate, but he said, "Dad, can I spin the wheel anyway?" "Yes, you can, little buddy." So he went up and spun the wheel, and the ice cream flavor that my 5-year-old son landed on was called Better Than Sex. Thanks, ice cream shop. I'll take a single scoop and a cone and a bunch of questions I wasn't ready to answer. Can you spin it again? Maybe you got a Santa's Not Real Sunday on there. Is that on your wheel? When kids are young, you lie to them. Santa, the tooth fairy. You don't really have a choice. But my son's getting to the age where I don't feel comfortable lying to him anymore. But sometimes he forces my hand. And I can't help it. Recently he asked me, he goes, "Dad, honestly, what are my odds of playing in the NFL?" He said he thinks he might be a once-in-a-generation wide receiver. Now, the piece of information you do need to know is that he does not play football. Thinks he might be a once-in-a-generation wide receiver. And I can't answer that question accurately or honestly. I can't give him the real odds because I don't think fractions go that small. 1 in a billion's not even close. I also can't be honest because I don't want to hurt his feelings. So the answer I came up with, I said, "Little buddy, it's a long shot. But if it makes you feel better, your odds of playing in the NFL are the same as your mom's." It did not make him feel better. My son does love sports. He has this new book of sports trivia. And I don't really know a lot about sports, but I play along with him. And the other day, he goes, "All right, Dad, next question. When did Monday Night Football start?" You know what? I'm going to make a guess at this one. I remember being in middle school. Hank Williams Jr. had that song, "All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Out Tonight." That was the Monday Night Football song. I'm going to guess 1989. And he goes, "What month?" I feel like football starts late summer. I'm going to say August. And he goes, "What day?" 27th. And he goes, "No. September 21st, 1970. Man, I was 2 decades off from the beginning. Why did you let me keep going? He goes, "I like it when you're wrong." You got 3 for 1 that time. We're only going to have 1 kid. I feel like I got really lucky. He's smart and funny, well-behaved. I'm walking away from the table while I'm ahead. Because we all know those parents that had 1 too many. Like, what were you thinking? You had the dream family. Then you said Beetlejuice 3 times. That thing showed up. No, thank you. Some families, you can see why they had another kid, though. That first one was not their best effort. You're like, go ahead, take a mulligan. First one doesn't count. Someone sneezed on your backswing, and now your kid's a nightmare. When my wife and I got married, we adopted this little runt Cocker Spaniel. She was our little baby. It was ridiculous how well we treated that dog. But she lived a long life and then passed on, and then we had a real baby, and he's grown into a real boy. He started asking for a dog. I was like, no, our lives are too busy. We don't have time for this. And then my wife started asking for a dog. And I kept saying no, but after a while, you get tired of being the villain in your own house. So we got a new dog, and I can't believe how differently I feel about the new one. You know, that first one, she was my little angel. This dog is a dog. I spent thousands trying to keep my little spaniel alive at the end of her life. The new one got fleas, and I was like, well, she had a good run. Everyone say your goodbyes. We adopted the new one from a rescue group that takes dogs off the street in Antigua and brings them to the United States. They're called potcake dogs. And if I may offer a suggestion, if you are going to adopt a dog, I highly recommend adopting a dog breed you've never heard of from a country you've never been to. That way you can introduce the maximum number of problematic variables into the mix. How big is it going to be? Beats me. Is it going to try to bite off a kid's face? Only one way to find out. My wife has a new job where she travels a little bit, which leaves me in charge of all the living creatures in our apartment, which concerned her at first. And I get it, you know. I look like a responsible guy, but at the end of the day, I'm still a grown man that tells jokes for a living. She was right to be worried. But I've done it enough now that I can guarantee 3 things. When she comes home from a trip, the kid will be doing great, the dog will be alive, and her plants will be dead. 100% guarantee on all of those. She came home from her last trip, and we had this big potted plant in our front window. Her mom gave her that plant, and it was super dead. It was impressive how dead it was. And she asked me, she goes, did you even water it? I had to be honest with her. I told her, I have never seen that plant in my life. It showed up in front of me like she had just done a magic trick. Like, she should have said, ta-da. My wife is kind of an environmentalist, but recycling doesn't give her the thrill that it used to. Yeah, she's still chasing that first high of separating aluminum from glass, and it eludes her. So when New York City got a composting program, I knew that was going to end up on my to-do list very quickly. And in New York City, composting is basically just an extra trash can for your apple cores and banana peels and leftovers that have gone bad. It's basically just a Michelin 0-star restaurant for rats. And in New York City, everything we want to do always has a little extra layer of annoyance right on top of it. It's like a tax we pay. And in this situation, my annoyance tax is that the compost bin is outside of the apartment. We have to go downstairs, it's in front of the building. And that's too far to go every time I eat a banana. This stupid compost bin is making me rethink healthy eating choices. I'd love to have an apple, but there's a price to pay. I'm gonna have to microdose a workout. If I have a Snickers, I can stay on the couch. I eat an orange, I have to put pants on. I didn't want to give up fruits and vegetables, so I knew I had to come up with a system. And our system is that in our freezer, we have a small bin, and that's where the compost goes. And it fills up very quickly. So the overflow goes into the refrigerator. Now, in the fridge, the way we differentiate a container of regular leftovers from, say, a container of botulism is we keep it in the exact same Tupperware with no labels on it. I cannot believe I'm still alive. I should be compost at this point. This is a word-for-word conversation I had with her. I was on the phone. I was like, hey, when did you make mashed potatoes? And she goes, oh, no. It's not what you want to hear. She goes, you're not eating those, are you? No. I ate them already. That is past tense. And then she goes, I was waiting to throw those away. That's one way to handle the situation. Some people would look at it and go, those have gone bad. I should get rid of them before someone eats them. But she likes to keep me on my toes. She thought, those have gone bad. I should get rid of them before someone eats them. However, as an alternative, I could leave them on the top shelf, dead center of the refrigerator, and give my husband explosive diarrhea. Did you pick that? We just had our 25th wedding anniversary. Yeah. And after 20 years, I stopped wearing my wedding ring. And I still love her as much as I always have. She doesn't care. I was just like, 20 years, I did my time with the jewelry. But a buddy of mine was like, Tony, how is a woman that's attracted to you supposed to know that you're not available? Yeah, that hasn't really been a problem. I'll let you know if it comes up. A little while back, we found out that a raccoon was living in the crawl space between our ceiling and the roof of the apartment. And how we came to this realization is that in our bedroom, there's a light fixture. And from our point of view, it looks like a normal bedroom ceiling light. But in the crawl space, from the raccoon's point of view, apparently it looks like a toilet. Because that's what he used it for. 5:30 a.m., pee just pours out of the light fixture right on the bed. Yeah. I did call it a he. I'm making that assumption. Because it's just such unacceptable behavior. It had to be a dude. A female raccoon would have more dignity. But I'm speculating. I heard it happen. The sound woke me up, which should give you an idea of the volume. A few drops would have been silent. It rained in our bedroom. I was confused by the splatter. So I arose from my slumber to see what was the matter. And I turned on the light, which unfortunately also turns on the ceiling fan. Thankfully, was set on the highest speed. Otherwise, I might not have gotten varmint pee on every single thing I have ever owned in my life. I feel like this would have been a great time to own a smart ceiling fan. Because Could have just sent me a quick text, hey man, you're not going to want to do that. But I did. At first, I didn't even know it was urine. I thought it was water, until I put my face up to it. Then I knew. I also didn't know it was a raccoon, but I did know this. I needed help with this problem. So I started researching wildlife experts, and I found a guy named Trapper John. So I call up Trapper John, and he asked me, he goes, hey, did you hear anything going on up there before it happened? It's like, yeah, I feel like I've heard squirrels up there. And he goes, well, I can tell you if it's squirrels or a raccoon by the sounds that they make. And then he goes, can you make those sounds for me right now? He wanted me to do an impression of critters. So, I'm not good at impressions, but I'll give it a try. It sounded like this. Trapper John's heard a lot of impressions in his day, some better than others. He was not happy with mine. He said, Tony, that's no good. Give it another try. Give it another try? Like I was auditioning for some regional theater production of Guys and Dolls. Once more, from the top, with feeling this time. I tried again. He didn't like my second impression. And I asked him, I'm like, why does it matter if it's squirrels or a raccoon? Can't I just give you money and you come fix this? He said, well, if it's squirrels, I can take care of it today. If it's a raccoon, I can't start for 3 weeks. Oh, it's definitely squirrels. 100%. Please come over. I'm begging you. I talked him into coming over that day. We went up on the roof of the apartment, which is flat. There was a light coating of dust because it hadn't rained in a few days, and there were raccoon footprints everywhere. And I think Trapper John felt bad for me, probably because I was still damp. He said, you know what, Tony? I'm going to teach you how to do this yourself so you don't have to wait for me to come back in 3 weeks. He said, the first thing we have to do is make it inconvenient for the raccoon to live here. I was like, oh, I have an idea. How about I pee on him while he's sleeping? Because that's been a bit of an inconvenience, if you can imagine. He said, no, here's what's going on. This is the vent for the crawl space. It's where the raccoon is coming and going from. We're going to cover it with cardboard, and then we're going to wrap a trash bag around that and duct tape it down. And the raccoon's going to be able to claw his way out, but if you repeat that a few times, he'll realize something's going on, and he'll just move on and go live in someone else's crawl space. The solution to my problem was to make it someone else's problem, which I was totally okay with. There's a lot of people on my block that deserve a raccoon problem. So we get to work on it, and while we're doing it, he says to me with a completely straight face, he goes, Tony, the way we're doing this with the cardboard and the trash bag, the raccoon is going to know it's me. The raccoon is going to know it's him. That's a level of confidence I can't even fathom. Can you imagine believing you're so good at your job, even the raccoons have heard of your work? But it worked. It only took 3 days, and the raccoon moved on. But not before firing one more shot across the bow. My front yard, I have a small koi pond. And the day that raccoon left, he murdered one of my koi fish in cold blood, which technically is the only way you can murder a fish. And I say murder on purpose, because he didn't eat it. That's nature. I understand that. This psychopath, under the cover of darkness, walked over to my pond, picked up a fish, walked it over to the middle of my front yard, and laid it down to die. That is a mafia-level message. I didn't know that there were Sicilian raccoons or New Jersey waste management raccoons, but that was his way of letting me know he could come back anytime he wants. It's a nice pond you got there. Be a shame some of those fish want to start napping on the lawn again. By the way, when that raccoon hears about this joke, he's going to know it was me. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
He came through the roof like a thief in the night. Took a leak on my dreams, man, that ain't right. Flipped the wrong switch, didn't know what it meant. Now my old bedroom's got that gangster scent. Raccoon Mafia, he don't knock first, leaves a koi on your lawn just to show you the worst. Didn't want dinner, didn't eat the fish, he just served me a vengeance dish. Trapper John said this ain't no amateur fella, like he's got priors and a personal vendetta. He vanished quick like smoke through the trees, but not before he made me believe. Raccoon Mafia, he plays for keeps. Creep in your attic, then haunt your sleep. He don't forget and he don't forgive. He just wants you to know it's his place you live.